Good morning and welcome to First Local Mornings. It is Tuesday, October the 5th. And what do I have for you today? Well, since we're into October, we did touch on it in September, but I'm going to remind everybody, if you love a good burger, and maybe if you also like a beer, Habitat for Humanity has partnered with Outspoken Brewery to bring us Sioux Burger Month, which was modeled after a fundraising event that was held on the East Coast. Now, that event only went for a week, but I'm here to tell you that in the Sioux, we like to do things big. Therefore, we are doing the whole month. So what can you do? You need to get a burger passport, okay? And you can get these burger passports at the Restore as well as all of the participating restaurants. And the list is long and distinguished. We do have participating in this burger event, and what they have to do is either create their own Habitat-themed burger or simply showcase one of their own snazzy creations. So we are looking at the efforts of Chummy's Grill, Embers on the Ridge, Shabby Motley Handcraft, Plant to Plate, the Service Grill Pizza and Burger Shack, as well as the Getaway Restaurant at Gateway Casinos. So, in addition, Ernie's Coffee Shop and Mulligan's Irish Pub. So go out, ask them about their burger, get your passport. This is going on all month, and you want to cast your vote for your favorite burger. If you intend to sit on a patio, it's going to behoove you to know what the weather will be doing. So we're going to pop over to Craig, and Craig is going to give us an idea of what we can look forward to.
Well, Heidi, if you are heading out for a burger and a beverage, today would be a perfect day to be on a patio because we are enjoying temperatures that you normally don't see in October. 23 degrees is our high today with sunny skies. It's going to feel like a summer day out there, a beautiful early fall day. We'll take a look at your 12-hour forecast just to spell it out for you. So we have some fog patches here and there. Those are lifting quite quickly, leaving us with sunny skies today. This afternoon we may see some cloud, but not really. We're going to actually hold on to some sun, and we may see some cloud fill in later on tonight. But temperatures really, really nice today, and those temperatures are going to hold on for quite a while. I'll get more on that in the 3-day forecast coming up. Heidi?
Well, thanks for that, Craig. That's some good news. Nice to know that the fine weather is holding on. Okay, so gonna lambaste you with some local information. A shorter show today, looking at a half hour, so I really want to make sure that we're hitting heavily on what matters to us most here in the Sioux. Now, we did bring you information with regards to a new hire in the Sioux Fire Services. And we have some more information on that. So we did send out congratulations to Ethan Johnson, who is the 20-year-old son of Fire Chief Peter Johnson. And he had announced at his previous place of employment that he had quit his job to accept a position as a Sioux Ste. Marie firefighter. So now, given that he is the son of the current fire chief, obviously some of our citizens had some concerns with regards to whether or not this could impact, the chain of command, the flow of service. So we did conduct our own research, and we did bring to you that official statement from the city said that they do have a nepotism clause, and in this case, we're 100% compliant with it. However, while we were conducting at the request of some concerned citizens our own research, we happened to be contacted by a former fire chief of one of the largest fire departments in North America, and they informed us that our story regarding this particular hire had actually become international news, and not really of the kind that we're hoping for. So he did share his credentials just to kind of validate the authority of his opinion, and we are able to verify that this is an internationally recognized expert when it comes to firefighting. So due to the sources, so this individual has to declare a potential conflict of interest, as he could be called in as an expert into any sort of legal proceedings that may arise. He has been granted anonymity for the time being. So he did say, because the official statement from the city said that there was no conflict of interest as far as hiring this individual, simply because the chief did not have input into the hire of this individual. The police chief is not a direct report for this individual. So what the expert is coming back and saying is that this is categorically inaccurate. And he has given us a lot of additional information now. This article is posted to our website at siouxonline.com. I cannot share all of the details. I will tell you it is robust and jam-packed full of facts. So if you would like to know more about what this international expert has to say with regards to the Sault Fire Service's most recent hire, please do go check it out. And I think in this moment, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I encourage you to do the same. And come on back. I will continue to give you information with regards to some thefts, some impaired driving charges, and a bunch of other local news. Come on back. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
Inches home to lowland bounds. This large male sports a wig trimming black fur asserts dominance over.
You don't need a media monkey to make healthy choices. Think for yourself. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
First Local, supported by Nogda Windeman Family and Community Services. Be an alternative care parent. A child needs you.
Every day, people in crisis need someone to answer their call for help, to let them know they're not alone. Whenever people need someone, the Canadian Red Cross is there, on the phone lines and the front lines, around the world and here at home. But none of it would be possible without people just like you. No matter who you are, you have something to give. You can be that someone with the Canadian Red Cross. Learn more at redcross.ca/someone.
Good morning and welcome back. Hopefully you had that chance to wet your whistle. I actually forgot. Dangerously low on the levels of caffeination, but we will get through this. Taco Tuesday, I don't think I pointed that out either. October 5th, Craig has told us that the weather is fine and will remain fine, at least for today. We know things can change on a dime here in the Sault, so I don't really, put a lot of credence in long-term stuff, but for right now, you can feel free to go and sit in a patio and enjoy a burger. Okay, so we do have a local man on October 3rd, actually. Officers with patrol services, investigation services, as well as emergency services did charge 29-year-old Uri Gruber with a firearm offense. This had to do with it was about 9 o'clock in the evening on the 3rd. The officers received a report that the accused was in possession of a firearm in a residence in the 700 block of Douglas Street. So officers responded. They observed the accused in the residence, and this happened to be in a multi-unit building. So they then contained the area. Initial attempts to have the accused exit the residence were unsuccessful, and the emergency services unit, along with an incident commander and negotiators as well, were called to the scene. So after several hours of negotiations, the accused exited the residence and was arrested without incident. So negotiations proved successful. Good. During a subsequent search of the residence, officers did locate a .22 caliber rifle with the serial number having been altered. So this individual, Uri Gruber, Yes, Ure Gruber, charged with possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose, unauthorized possession of a firearm, knowingly possessing an unauthorized firearm, tampering with the serial number on a firearm, as well as possession of a firearm contrary to a prohibition order. Held for Wash Court, remanded into custody, and was scheduled to appear in court yesterday. Okay, we're going to follow that up now with officers with patrol services charging 27-year-old Michael Rivers with robbery. So this was related to an incident that took place on September the 24th around 9:30 a.m. So the accused in this particular story attended a business in the 100 block of Gore Street, selected approximately $62 worth of items, and then left without attempting to pay for them. Now, employees did attempt to stop the accused, but he pushed them as he fled the area on foot. So officers attended, but they were unable to locate the accused. Warrant was requested and issued for his arrest regarding the incident. Okay, so that was incident number 1. Number 2, on October 2nd, the accused attended a business in the 200 block of Bay Street, tried on a watch worth roughly $850. Wow, that's quite a watch. So worth approximately $850, and then fled without attempting to pay for it. Okay, incident number 2. Incident number 3 took place on October 3rd when officers responded to a call of a suspicious person in the 300 block of Moretta Street. Upon arrival, officers located the accused in the backyard of a residence. Now, upon speaking with the accused, what did he do? Upon speaking with the accused, he identified himself to officers. Officers discovered that he was wanted for robbery and he was arrested. A subsequent search of the accused found him to be in possession of the watch that had been reported stolen on October 2nd and a quantity of a substance believed to be fentanyl. So charged with robbery, failing to comply with an undertaking, theft under $5,000, possession of property obtained by crime, and possession of a controlled substance. So he was held for bail court and scheduled to appear in court on October 4th. Okay, well, I think that kind of ties up all of the local criminal activity. Let's do a little bit of positive stuff. How are we doing for time, Mike? 3 minutes to what? Craig or commercial? Okay. So let's take a moment then to recognize an excellent program that is administered locally. So we're going to talk for a moment then about Every Breakfast Counts. So there is a committee that supports and administers the program Every Breakfast Counts, and they are very pleased to announce the results of the 2021 programming. So in total, they are indicating that 10,095 meals were distributed this summer to local children. And this took place over an 8-week period from July to August. So a weekly average of 1,262 meals were distributed. And this actually is exceeding the number of meals that were delivered in each of the past 3 summers. So now this is a program that offers nutritious food items. So, fresh fruit, vegetables, milk, cheese, bread, all distributed through Algoma Family Services Student Nutrition Program. The city of Sault Ste. Marie was offering it at their outdoor pools. It was available at the United Way Harvest Algoma, Childcare Algoma, Early Ontario Child and Family Centre, as well as the Sault Ste. Marie District of Social Services Community Hubs and the Indigenous Friendship Centre. So the committee, obviously powered by dynamite volunteers, want to recognize the outstanding efforts of those local citizens who did put forward their efforts. 200 volunteer hours per week were required to pack and assemble the meals at the United Way Harvest Algoma, and then volunteers facilitated through the Algoma Leadership Table, delivered the meals throughout the community. So excellent work, really getting in there and supporting those who, are maybe managing food insecurity. So we really like to take a moment to kind of acknowledge those efforts. Further to that, the local Alzheimer's Society is doing a fundraiser. So they're partnering with Domino's Pizza, raising funds to improve the lives of local people living with Alzheimer's disease as well as other dementias. So they offer services such as education, training and awareness, family support and counseling, in-home and on-site recreation therapy, Minds in Motion program, and the Adult Day program service. So you need to call Domino's, ask for the dough raising special, and Domino's will then donate $5 of your order directly to the Alzheimer's Society of Sault Ste. Marie. I'm going to take a quick break now to acknowledge our support sponsors, and come on back.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Good morning and welcome back. I'm just perusing the stories that I have put together to determine what is worthy because, you know, we're running out of time. I still have to hit social media. Of course, there are factoids. So I'm probably going to skip that. I will tell you that officers with patrol services did charge an individual, Jesse Cooley, with impaired driving, alcohol, and drugs. I'm not going to give you a lot of details on that because most of the stories read just like all of the others. But he is released on an undertaking and scheduled to appear in court on November the 15th, okay? I'm going to go to our local COVID numbers and then hit the province, and then we'll see where we're at in terms of time. Hey, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram were down yesterday. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but some people certainly did, and it was very difficult for some individuals to manage. But yeah, a lot of speculation as to what exactly caused it. I did notice that a few days ago there was a story with regards to an ex-manager at Facebook coming forward and indicating that Facebook did support the attack on the Capitol. I'm not saying that the two are related. I'm just saying that, you know, some things happened yesterday. So what was put forward publicly, many users had reported being unable to log into any of the services just before noon yesterday. The website Down Detector, which is a cool website because you can say what's going on and they'll tell you how many incidents are going on in your local area, what's been reported. So yeah, it collates complaints about web outages. So they said that there were more than 30,000 Canadians complaining about an outage. Instagram logged 21,000 reports of outages, while there were at least 14,000 reports of WhatsApp in Canada alone. I'm not even really super sure what WhatsApp is, but anyway, about 30 minutes after it began, Facebook acknowledged the outage in a tweet saying, because apparently Twitter was still up, so they acknowledged the outage in a tweet saying that around the world, some people are having trouble accessing the Facebook app. We're working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible, of course, apologizing for any inconvenience. Yeah, so the former management, Yeah, they blew the whistle on the company's alleged involvement in feeding the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. This whistleblower has a name, Frances Haugen, and apparently she is making a statement to lawmakers today. Okay, so there's some international news for you. We're going to toss over to Craig for some local weather because, you know, that's newsworthy. And then we'll come back and do some factoids. I'm going to talk to you about a recall, and we'll do social media, and then I'm out. All right, Craig, hit me.
Thanks very much, Heidi. And we are in for a very nice looking early fall day with sunny skies and warm temperatures, and it's going to stick around for at least another couple of days. We'll take a look at the satellite and show you we have high pressure in the area, so that's going to give us those warm conditions for today. We are watching this system out to the west. That looks like it could come in for Friday, giving us some showers and some slightly cooler temperatures. We are actually holding on to some very warm temperatures for the next 10 days or so. This is what we look like on radar. Really nothing to show you. There's no precipitation whatsoever that we have to worry about today, just sunny skies, so enjoy. This is our temperature-wise, 23 degrees. Our normal temperature at this time of year is 14 degrees, so we're well above seasonal. 20 degrees in Wawa, same story up there. Same story in Timmins as well, 19 degrees and 21 degrees in Sudbury. We're all seeing these extremely high temperatures for this time of year, and this is what we look like for today. So here's that high pressure, that's keeping all of that at bay. This is the system from the weekend. It's still working its way towards the east coast, but here's that system that we're watching for Friday that could roll in sometime Friday afternoon. So this is what we look like for the next 3 days for your day today. We thought we were going to start off with some fog and whatnot, but we're not. We're seeing some very sunny skies, and we're going to continue to see those sunny skies all day today with temperatures of 23, 19 degrees, just slightly cooler for your day on tomorrow for Wednesday. Mix of sun and cloud, and mix of sun and cloud for Thursday as well, but temperatures still holding on to 20 degrees. And as I said, those 20 degree temperatures, 19 degree temperatures are going to stick around for at least another 10 days. So October is seeing like a very, very warm month. That is your weather right now. We're going to send it right back to Heidi.
Wow, 10 days of 20-something weather. That's, I'll take that. Is this really October? And hard to believe that, I'm not going to, you know, give the official countdown to that day because I don't like that. But I will say, you know, I mean, we know what it's supposed to be like right now, so let's all take a moment to be super grateful that it's being kind. Okay. Yesterday, Algoma Public Health did report one new case of COVID-19, case number 474 here in the Siouan area. Listing exposure category as international travel. They are said to be self-isolating. They were tested on October 2nd. This brings the local rolling totals to 169,995 tests having been administered, out of which we have confirmed the 474 cases. 6 of those are considered to be active. So again, keeping that number of active cases nice and low. 1 person in hospital. Provincially Yesterday, the province did report 511 new cases of COVID-19, 2 additional deaths. They tested 23,667 people, and that offered up a test positivity rate provincially of 2%. So in a tweet, because again, Facebook and Instagram were down, in a tweet, the Minister of Health, Christine Elliott, said that 169 people are in the intensive care unit currently battling the virus, and 146 are in hospital. Yeah, so they didn't really offer up any vaccination data because there was a technical issue. Okay, well, let's hit a factoid, then we're going to get into some social media, and we're just going to kind of roll it that way. So, what can I tell you today? I'll tell you my pages are sticky. There we go. Okay, so this day then in 1973, October 5th, 1973, Elton John released his 7th studio album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, under the working titles of Vodka and Tonics and Silent Movies, Talking Pictures. Now, Bernie Taupin wrote the lyrics to the album in 2.5 weeks. Like that's raw talent. So 2.5 weeks with John composing most of the music in 3 days while staying at the Pink Flamingo Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica. Wow. If you were going to compose music, wouldn't Jamaica be the place to be? Particularly at a place called the Pink Flamingo. Very nice. Anyway, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road has now sold over 30 million copies worldwide and is largely considered to be his best-selling studio album. So good for you, Elton John, this day in 1973. Let's take a look at social media. We're going to see what's happening. I did see some people were chatting away, so we have... Who you got for me, Mike? My phone is glitchy. Well, thank you. Steve Childs, GTTEHYAETW, with, as usual, Steve rocking the horns. So, good Taco Tuesday, everyone. Oh, that's okay. Joseph Bertrand pops in, good day, everyone, with 4 exclamation points. With the levels of caffeination as low as they are, Joseph, I cannot summon 4 exclamation points, but it's always good to see your name. And thank you for watching. Margaret McKay, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Always a good day that starts with a greeting from you. Marilyn Trumbull, good morning, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Same to you, Marilyn, out there doing the good work that you do. And we have Evelyn McColman. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Evelyn. 2.5 minutes. Giselle Tchaikovsky. Hello, Giselle. You guys still have the hot tub flying there, Mike, or what's going on? Oh, you're shutting her down on the weekend. But we got 10 days of nice weather. Surely you can extend the magic. Enika saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, Enika. How is the weather in the Netherlands? Chris Bridges. Oh, he's going to hit me with a fun fact, so I got to find this here. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Today's fun fact, Forrest Fenn, an art dealer and author, hid a treasure chest in the Rocky Mountains worth over $1 million. It has still not been found. Have a great Taco Tuesday. Suddenly I'm inspired to visit the Rocky Mountains. Evelyn McColman says, thank you so much for the info. You're welcome, Evelyn. I try to bring what seems relevant. Tony Mancuso, good morning, with the sun coming up between the 2 great huge tracts of land. Oh my God, can you feel the levels of caffeination? Yeah. Yeah, so he says, have a great day. You have a great day as well, Tony. Oh, and Jennifer Foster is watching. Hi, Jennifer. I went to public school with Jen. I went to high school with Jen. So it's always nice to see names that I know and miss. All right, well, that covers off the 1 minute. Well, I'm going to hit you with my last factoid then. I was a big Partridge Family fan, so this one caught my eye. On this day, October 5th in 2011, we're going to talk about David Cassidy. David Cassidy filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. There he is. Multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Sony, claiming he had not been paid royalties for sales of Partridge Family merchandise, which bear his image. This includes lunchboxes, magazines, and board games. So Cassidy told CNN it's just a matter of being fair and doing the right thing. Just be fair, be real, be genuine, don't be greedy. Words to live by, given to us from David Cassidy. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.